Okay, so I have my fishing trip coming up in about a week. So today am changing the oil, and I already checked the diffs. I checked the front diff, it's full. I'll probably check the rear diff, but I can't see why it wouldn't be bad. There's the old filter. So what I've done in the bed so far is I laid down this foam, kind of like the foam you would see in like a workout gym or something. Those are my spare parts, spare alternator, and a spare starter with a bunch of other tools. That's a little toolbox. Here soon I'm gonna put the little foam along the bed rail so I can put the camper shell on, and then I'll put that gas can, or actually both of these gas cans, back on the tailgate so I can have extra gas while I'm out there. But yeah, this is prep day for the Toyota, trying to get it ready for that trip coming up. In the process of putting that oil filter on, of course oil gets everywhere, so try to wipe this off as best I can. And while I was under here, it looks like the pinion seal may be leaking. You can see a little bit of gear oil. That's not good. But I think it'll be fine till the end of the trip. Nothing too terrible though. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and fill her up. A little bit more. Yeah, it's still draining down in there. I'll give it a minute. Alright, let's give it another check. Oh yeah, it's about in the middle. I'll put slightly more in and then call it good for today. So now I'm going to put on this foam. It's like a one-sided sticky. Oh no, it might be two-sided. Oh, let's check that. Yeah, so it's only one-sided sticky tape foam, about 1 inch wide. Just about as wide as the top rail of my truck here. So I'm going to put this on. I got a new one here, camper seal for the camper shell. Alright, so I got the foam on all the way around. I can't remember if I should have put some here, but I did anyway. If I don't need to, I'll just take it off. But yeah, it's on all the way around the top, even by the cab. So I'm going to pull the truck back to the backyard and stick the shell on now, which is the most annoying part. terrible. Not bad. The thing is, it's not heavy, but it's not light. Luckily, it's just aluminum. So I'll pull it back into the garage and bolt it down. Alrighty, we got all 4 bolted down. So camper shell should be secure. Alright, camper shell is on. Moving on to other things. Okay, so it is the night before the trip. I think I got everything packed away. I checked the oil in the engine, it was good. Checked the power steering fluid, it was good. Checked the front and rear axle oil, those were good. Transmission should be good. I probably should check it, but I haven't. I remembered I have this gas can that I put on. See here, I don't know if you can see, but it kind of does a swing out motion, and then I can access the tailgate and the camper shell. So, and then I don't know if you can see inside, it's pretty dark, but I got everything packed and ready to go. I'm gonna get up at 3 a.m. and hit the road. So I'll be seeing you guys at 3 a.m. Alrighty, it is actually 2 a.m. I could not sleep to save my life, so I figured I'd just get up and get going. I'm gonna let the truck warm up a little bit, and we're gonna get out of here. Alright, we're gonna pull in here and get some, top off the tank, get some coffee, and finally hit the road. Alrighty, let's get the heck out of here. Headlights on. Back on the road. Okay, it's like 7 a.m. I had to pull over and take a quick nap on this little rest area here. Leaving at 2 a.m. with only about an hour of sleep was very tiring, so yeah, I had to have this little nap. I'm about to hop in the truck and get out of here. So I have officially made it to New Mexico. On to New Mexico and on to fishing. Okay, I finally made it. It was probably like 13 hours with a bunch of stops, gas refills, all kinds of miscellaneous stuff. I'm finally here and I'm very excited. Still plenty of time to fish. The creek is looking a little bit low, lower than I've ever seen it, so we'll see how the fishing is. Alrighty, so we are going to head downstream. This is my favorite spot to fish and camp in New Mexico. So, can't wait to get started. Alrighty, I'm gonna sneak up. Oh, there goes a little snake. Little garter snake? That is really cool. Oh, missed one. Wow, that one, he tried to hammer it. There we go. Oh, he's tiny. All right, well, that's fine. Oh, no, foul hooked. First fish of the trip, and he's foul hooked. Luckily, there's no barb. So there he goes. Poor little booger. There we go. Oh, right over the tree. I hope that was on camera. What is this? Little rainbow? Not bad, not bad. Come on, come on. Let's get you off. There we are. Got a little one. Bring him back down past all these guys. Little brown trout. Wow, okay. Got some diversity on this little section. Rainbow, brown. Pretty sure that big one up there is a cutthroat. It's real orange. It's probably like twice the size of any fish I've caught so far. There we go. That's a good one. Ooh, good jump. A little rainbow. I think these are all going to be rainbow today because I don't know, it's a cut bow. A little cut bow, I guess. Very nice. Huh, nothing else. All right, let's move on up. There we are. Ooh, spicy little guy. What we got here? Rainbow. Real little one. There he is. Can you see him? Yeah. And there he goes. Oh, I saw another one right there. Got him. Wow, that was like immediate. A little bit better. About the same. Yeah, about the same size. Oh, come on. Another little rainbow. There he goes. Dang, he hit that immediately. Alrighty. Here's camp. You guys have already... Thought I heard an animal. You guys have already seen it. But picked up a bunch of firewood. Oh yeah, I didn't really film when I was at the store, but I got a bunch of food. Got some water. The essentials. I really love camping, but sometimes I'm a wiener. When it starts getting real quiet, all I can hear is slight wind, a little bit of the creek. It gets spooky. And I'm out here all alone. All right, fire's going. I cooked some steak and broccoli. Very undercooked. At least the broccoli is undercooked. It's kind of crunchy. Steak looks okay. So I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the fire, enjoy the silence, and eat. Alrighty, so I moved to a different location on the creek. I wanted to film this morning, waking up, having my breakfast, all that good stuff, trying to document the trip. But it was so cold that the GoPro it wouldn't even turn on. Yeah, here we are, day 2. I've already had breakfast. It's probably like 9 a.m. by now. The Toyota started, which is good because I was really afraid that it wouldn't start out here and I'd be left stranded. Alrighty, let's get going. Close this. Grab the rod off the truck. So walking back to the truck, the only fish I've seen in this section of the creek is one down there. And it's got that fungus growing on it, so I guess it's gonna die. But that's the only fish I've seen on this section, and it's like infected with something, so not good. Okay, so I came further down the creek. I couldn't see any fish when I went further up. It just got barren. And also, I'm debated on even telling anybody this, but this is now my 5 weight because I lost the 3 weight like an idiot. I put it on the top of the truck. I took off all my clothes from this morning that were really warm, did all that stuff, and then just got in the truck and drove away. So somebody has a free fly rod because it wasn't on the side of the road. It wasn't where, oh, that looks like a good section. It wasn't in the spot where I had driven away from, which it certainly could not have stayed on the top of my truck for very long. So it sucks, but that's what happens when you're stupid and forget things like I do. Luckily I have a backup rod, or I probably would have just driven home. I drove like 13 hours to come fish and then lose my rod like an idiot. But that's part of the trip now, so it just is what it is. Let's see if there's any fish out here that I can try and make up for. Oh yeah, it definitely spooked one. Finally, oh my god, it took that long to get a fish today. What do we got here? Looks like it could be a cut bow with those big old dots. Very nice, finally. Okay, I put a dropper on. Figure I'll give it a try. There's a ton of fish in this hole, but I can't get them to bite my dry fly. But maybe a dropper. Huh, no way. It worked. On the smallest fish ever. Try not to spook all of them by getting down here. Very nice. Like a cut bow again. Gave up on the fishing for now. Cooking lunch. I gotta heat this up and clean it a little. But I cannot believe I lost my rod. Like I can't. I feel so stupid. But I'm gonna try not to beat myself up about it because I do have the 5 weight. It's harder to cast with this real light dry flies, but that's all I got now. I'm gonna replace the rod when I get home anyway. But man, I feel dumb. I think what I did is I put it up here, and then I got all my clothes off that I was wearing this morning, the warm clothes, and packed everything up and drove down the road. And I'm sure it fell off the top, and I'm pretty sure someone found it and just kept it, because I spent, man, it must have been an hour or more driving up and down the road. I even parked and walked the section from where I left and walked it a good half mile up and down. So I'm sure, and when I was leaving, I saw 2 cars come down after I left. So one of the 2 has that rod. And I wish they were honest or just left it where it is. But, well, only got 1 rod right now. So, like I say, I'm gonna have some lunch and hope the rest of the trip goes well. Because for a little bit, I was considering just leaving, just going back home. But it's only day 2. I need to calm down. I'm headed to a different section of the creek now. I took a little nap after lunch, which was pretty nice. Man, look at these sections. Super good. You know, I might go down there. Oh, oh my God, that was a good one. He took my fly. That was a really good trout. Yeah, that was a really good trout. Luckily, I have more of these. And luckily, I pinched the barb on that one, so it shouldn't be stuck in his mouth, hopefully for too long. There we are. That one came out of the water for that. Is it? Okay. Good. Didn't want to foul hook him. Decent little rainbow. Come on. Here we are. Decent guy. Awesome. Dang. Been getting my butt kicked on this creek. Well, there's no dinner today. I just kind of came back to camp, made a fire, had some chocolate covered pretzels. The fishing has not been super awesome, and I think tomorrow I'm gonna head on over to another creek and see how it goes over there. I've kind of abandoned my plans of going up into Colorado. I think I'll just stick to New Mexico. I really don't want to drive the Toyota that far after all. Yeah, so that's how things are going on this trip so far. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, it's morning on what is this, day 3. I'm surprised the GoPro's even on. I got some water boiling here, and sun's not up yet. It's about 6:45. You can see it's pretty frosty. It was a cold night. But I'm gonna get some coffee in me, some breakfast, and then I'm gonna hit the road and go to a different creek. Okay, so we are on a whole different creek now, and if you can hear, the water is flowing much better than the one that we were at this morning. The only issue at this creek is it's real wooded, at least in this section, so I'm going to probably have a hard time with this 5 weight because it's an 8'6", and my 3 weight was a 7'6", and it was just so much easier for these tight quarters. But you know what, it's gonna be a lot of bow and arrow casts, I guess. There's brook trout and cutthroat trout in here, and I'm very excited to catch a couple, so let's get down there. We'll try this little slow section if I haven't spooked everything. Got him. Yes. All right. No, he got off. He was hiding right under that log. Oh man, I think it was a brook trout. Let's move up. I just saw a really nice one hit the top, like a really nice one. Can't even see my fly. There it is. Oh, there we go. That's a fucking goddamn tree, but that's a good fish. Oh, that's a really good fish. Looks like a brown trout. Get my hand wet. Wow. Best fish of the trip by far, so far. Brown trout. Very nice. Alright, didn't know they were brown in here. This is my first one that I've caught here. Let me get this mess untangled. Awesome. Alright, so I don't know if that's the one I saw jump earlier, but that's the best fish of the trip so far. So I am very happy. You know, I might actually be able to do a regular cast here and not spook everything. Well, I might still spook everything. There we are. Woo! Struggling. What are you, buddy? Looks like a little cutthroat. Yes. Come on. Yeah, that's a cutthroat. Oh, come on. Twist it up in there. There we go. Yeah. There we are. First cutthroat of the trip. So what I'm gonna do is take a photo on my phone real quick and put this guy back in the water. Boop, there he goes. Ah, so awesome. There we are. Got one. Oh, that's a decent sized one too. Oh, that's a brook trout. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Very nice. All right, there he goes. Little brookie. All right, let's try this little run right here. There we are. Oh, there we are. This is a nice brown trout. Come on, chill out. Wow. Very nice. Brownie. This is the tiniest part of the creek I've ever seen, but I've seen fish. Wow, immediately, first cast. Looks like a brook trout. Didn't expect a brook trout up here, but I guess I should have. Calm down. It's a good size one for way up here. Okay, here's another little section. I'll cast ahead. Missed. Missed. They must be really little. Yeah, they're real little. Alrighty, I am at a new camp spot. Hopefully the fishing is a little better. It's gotten cloudy. I don't know if that's a good thing. I got one. Looks like a brown, if he'll calm down. Yeah, a little brown trout. Little bitty guy. Send him downstream. Okay, there's still some more in there. Got one. Another little bitty brown. Oh, little brown. Got one. They're all the tiniest fish ever. Little brown guy. Threw him back in. Okay, I am back. This is day 3. I'm on a whole different river, whole different section, whole different part of New Mexico. The water looks much better. I have higher hopes this time. We'll get out there and see how it goes. If it goes well, I'm gonna stay another day. If the fishing is rough here like it has been, I'll probably go home in the morning, but we'll see. I got rigged up with the classic, let's see here, the classic Parachute Adams. See how that goes. I'm gonna tie up my boots and get out on the creek. First glimpses. It looks good. Much wider than the other little creeks I was on. This creek will allow me to actually make real casts. I'm mildly surprised that I have not got one yet. Alrighty, nothing in that first hole. I'm very surprised, but we're gonna hit these little pockets on the way up and see what's there. Got one. That's a decent one too. Straight to the net. Here we go. First one on this river of the day. Very nice. Okay, I see one right by that log. Got one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. Best one of the trip for sure. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. There we are. And there he goes. Alrighty, I am back to the truck. I think it's lunchtime. And then I'll head further up to another pull off and start fishing from there. Got one. There we go. Very good, very good. Oh no, in the tail. I mean, he came up for it, but it got his little butt in his tail. Do we call that good or not? Poor guy. He definitely came up. Maybe he rejected it, and then as he turned it, his tail got it. Okay, I threw on a little blue-winged olive. They're hitting on the top, and they're hitting small stuff, so hopefully this one will do the trick. There we go. Oh, that looks like a good one. A real good one. Wow. Okay. Beautiful, fat little brown trout. And there he goes. Awesome. That was the fattest one of the trip. I don't know if he's the biggest, but he was fat. Let's try some more here, because I definitely saw more than one. Got him. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Wow, that's a real good one. Got him. Alrighty. He went, oh, there he goes. All right, we are at another new spot. I'm gonna take this little trail down to the creek and make my way all the way up, and then just come back to the truck and have dinner. And this will be my last day of the trip as far as fishing. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up early and just hit the road and head home. So let's hope I catch a couple of more. Okay, I rigged up a little pinch on indicator with a nymph. We'll see how this goes. Wow, I cannot believe there are no fish. I'm sure there are, I'm just not throwing what they want. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a good one. Come on. Ooh. Oh, I got him in the net. And there he goes. Wow. That was awesome. I was just thinking, like, there's no way there's no fish in here. See if anybody... Oh, immediately. Very good. Oh no, he got off. Damn barbless flies. Ooh. Oh, I knew it. All right, I gotta go check my truck. Somebody drove by and I don't trust my truck left alone out here. Alrighty, I am back at camp for the last night of the trip. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching and joining me on this really tough but really fun fishing trip. I was gonna stay longer, but the fishing just isn't what it usually is. All the creeks are lower than normal, except for the one I fished today. I don't know. I'm just ready to head home. This old truck is painful to drive, and I got about a 10-hour drive ahead of me, so I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you.